Kamaru Usman successfully defended his welterweight title in a hard-fought decision victory against a very tough Colby Covington at UFC 268 in New York. The fight began strongly in favor of the champion, especially after two hard knockdowns in the second round. But Covington remained very active on the feet and the fight became very close in the last 3 rounds. Usman showed why he is the champion and endured some heavy shots from Chaos, who gave him everything he could handle. After the full 5 rounds, Usman was awarded a well-deserved decision with 49-46, 48-47, and 48-47 on the scorecards. This was his second win over Covington after his first victory at UFC 245.
Guys, I just got to give it up. I know there was a lot of trash talk. There's a lot of bad blood here, and I'm sure there's still going to be some after tonight, but this guy's a tough son of a bitch. He's tough as shit. I wanted to get crazy, and I wanted to try to get him out of there. What I knew with a guy like this, he's going to creep back in it, and we're going to end up in a situation we don't want to be in.
The second fight between Rose and Namajunas played very differently than their first encounter. Thug Rose won the women's strawweight belt from Zhang back in April with a devastating first-round head kick knockout, and on Saturday she managed to defeat her belt against her with a razor-close split decision. The entire fight was very close and hard to score, but it seemed like Zhang got the lead, while Namajunas edged over later and won 49-46 and 48-47 on 2 cards, with the third judge seeing it 48-47 for Zhang. On the feet, the two traded shots, but Rose managed to win the fight after changing her game plan in the championship rounds and methodically outworked Zhang on the ground with strikes. It was different. I was pretty confident in the end that I won it. The first couple of rounds were pretty close. I wasn't even too worried about the result, just doing my best. I had a feeling it was going to be a way tougher fight, and she improved a lot. I know what I've got to work on now, said Rose after her first title defense on her second time as a champion. Everybody who is familiar with Justin Gaethje and Michael Chandler expected an absolute barn burner in the first fight of the main candidate for a fight of the year. The winner of the 3-round war was Gaethje, with scores 30-27 and 2 times 29-28 in his favor. Both Chandler and Gaethje unleashed an insane amount of devastating offense, but Gaethje's hellish uppercut and trademark leg kicks won him the fight. Both men took an insane amount of punishment, but Chandler's face was mangled at the end of the fight and his front leg was completely dead from the calf kicks. Nevertheless, he never stopped swinging, with all he's got, and the two contenders embraced after their fierce war. I knew exactly what that mother was. He is a warrior, Gaethje said after the win. We are living in the wrong times. Me and him should have been fighting to the death in the Coliseum. Gaethje is now in line for the lightweight belt that will be contested between champ Charles Oliveira and Dustin Poirier in December. Thanks all for checking out the Combat Crack Daily Updates on Combat Sports.